Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. I gotta start this video off like I started all the videos off by saying, you know, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice, you know what I mean? We're just doing this for fun. Don't spend your rent money or anything like that. Also, another point of this video is if you could share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I might want to get it. Day is young. It's the best day of the week. Comic day. So let's get right to it. So before we get into the books this week, I just want to thank everybody who's entered the contest so far. We've had lots of entries into that, a lot of good comments and stuff like that. A lot of people want those books, so, you know, keep that coming. I got excuses, I'm a little bit sick, you know what I mean? So my voice is a little off, I'm a little stuffed up. As always, we're going to start out with Marvel. The first book I'm going to pick up from Marvel is Champions number 20. They're reporting that there's a new character appearance in this book named Snowguard. It's supposed to be his first full appearance in this book, so you know I'm going to definitely pick that up. The next book I'm going to pick up is Invincible Iron Man number 600. It's a big milestone issue and they say there's a lot of surprises in store. I don't know if that's all hype. There's supposed to be the first app of a new villain in this book, which could be cool. And it's the last Brian Michael Bendis book on Marvel for now. We all know, but hey, that's still his last book for now. After that, I would probably move on to some covers. The first book I'd pick up just for the cover is Black Panther number 1. Just the regular Daniel Acuna cover, actually. It kind of goes that Nenshi Coat series or whatever, the last one they just had. Yeah, it kind of has that same feel, but I actually like this cover better. I think Daniel Acuna's killing it, so yeah, I would actually grab that up just for the regular cover. The next book I'm going to pick up is Black Panther number 1, the Art Germ variant. It's a really nice Art Germ cover. I love how it kind of looks really not stoic, but regal with the, you know, the kind of black regalia or whatever. I don't want to say African because it's obviously Wakandan. So yeah, you know what I mean. The next book I'd pick up, and I'm just going to grab the regular Art Germ. I mean, no reason to go with the Virgin unless you love it. That's probably going to be a little overpriced. The next book I'd pick up is Black Panther, the 1:25 In-Hyuk Lee variant. Again, for these ratio variants, I'm not really trying to overpay, but I did think this was a really nice cover. It's really awesome. I love how he's sitting on the throne. He looks really badass, you know what I mean? He just looks so, you know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't care, man. It looks awesome. The next book I would pick up is The Hunt for Wolverine Mystery in Madripoor. Just the Chris Bacalo B cover. I'm loving this style and I'm really loving the image, the way Psylocke is just kind of stabbing Wolverine through. I like how it's just all bloody. He looks pretty, you know, pretty wrecked up. So I don't know, that's a really cool cover. The next book I'd pick up is Infinity Countdown, Darkhawk number 1. Just the regular Scan cover. Scan is really gaining a lot of popularity, so you know, if I was you, I'd pick up his covers right now. Although, I don't know, I'm not really hearing much about this book, so that cover would definitely be the only draw for that. The next book I'm going to pick up is Invincible Iron Man number 600, the 1:50 Alex Ross. I'm loving this Alex Ross cover. I'm loving the way Iron Man looks. He looks really shiny, nice painted stuff. Again, 1:50, so you're looking at a high price point. I probably wouldn't pick it up for much. You're probably looking at these to go down over time. But if you find someone just trying to rid it off for like 20, which I doubt, you know, that'd be something to get. The next thing I might pick up is the Star Wars number 4 John Tyler Christopher variant. The Star Wars Annual number 4. It's the JTC variant. I might actually pay for this one because I like JTC art when it's not action figure. I think he needs to do more of it. This is a really nice Darth Vader cover. It's awesome. I love the color tones of it, how it's just really red and black. It's an awesome cover. I would love to have that book. I might actually pay what it's worth. I do love it that much. Keep my JTC non-action figure collection going. And then lastly from Marvel, I would pick up You Are Deadpool number 4, just the regular Raza cover. I really like how it's kind of got a retro arcade feel, how he's kind of jumping out of the old school arcade machine. Even he's kind of 8-bit. I don't know, it's just a really neat cover. And it has been a cool read and concept, so I mean, it's not like you're wasting your time grabbing it, especially if you've been grabbing the You Are Deadpool stuff. So yeah, that's going to do it for Marvel. Next, we're going to move on to DC, so let's see what kind of DC books we got this week. The first book that I'm going to pick up from DC, well, it's actually not really a DC book. It's called Reconstruction, Reminiscing and Rebuilding Puerto Rico. This is an interesting book with a good cause. 100% of the proceeds will go directly to those in need in Puerto Rico, so you know that's something good to run with. It's not really a DC book, but the only reason why I put it into DC is because when I was reading the description of it, it sounds like he must have gotten some sort of team up because it's got a lot of DC characters like Wonder Woman and Batman, and that's what he's pretty much primarily teamed up for in the book. So I thought I'd just add that, something if you did want to grab it for a good cause, something to grab for sure. Then I'd move right on to some covers. The first cover I'd pick up this week is Batgirl number 23, the Joshua Middleton B cover. This is probably going to be cover of the year. I mean, the simplisticness of it. It's a beautiful white cover and the art is absolutely amazing. I've already looked onto eBay and I'm already seeing sales of this going. Like, I've seen a couple already for like 40, 50. I think those were kind of like bonkers. I think you're looking at more like in the 20 range if you jump on eBay today, which is still really good. I also do see that going down over time. I'm sure this will maintain, you know, status as being a 10+ book, so definitely worth the grab. I don't see it falling lower than 10. And since it's the B covers and you get that semi-virgin, so it looks awesome, it also only has about a print run of 17K, so you know it's definitely going to be sold out. And yeah, I think you should pick that up for sure. That would definitely be something to not miss if I was you. Moving right along, I would go to Flash 47, the Matina cover. You get more Matina awesomeness. This is great for sets, especially with the semi-virgin. You know, later you could sell the Matina DC sets. No stores are really getting caught off guard with these Matinas anymore, so just like the Art Germ Supergirls, you know what I mean, you should pretty much collect this just to complete your own set, or if you're just a big fan of Matina. And with that, I would get Suicide Squad number 42, which is another Matina cover. More Matina awesomeness. Really like the cover, not much to say about it. And lastly, from DC, I would probably grab Wonder Woman number 47, the Jenny Friesen B cover. I still don't like her mouths. I've said that before. The teeth look kind of weird to me, but I do like how it's just a Wonder Woman with a Supergirl cover. They're just having an ice cream. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's neat enough. I would pick it up just for that, but other than that, you know, I could go without the Jenny Friesen mouths. I think it's much better when mouths are closed, but hey, that's small criticism. I can't draw at all. So, but anyways, yeah, man, that's gonna do it for DC. Next up, Boom Studios. Really only one book I'm gonna grab from Boom this week, and it's really just for the cover, and that is Big Trouble in Little China, Old Man Jack number 9. This has a really nice Raza cover. I just want to say that back in the day, I really loved Big Trouble in Little China. It was actually one of my favorite movies. I was super into Kung Fu and ninjas and stuff like that. I remember there was that Raiden character in it with the lightning. I loved him so much, so it's always good. This obviously is the big baddie from the movie, or at least it looks exactly like him to me on this cover. Really nice painted Raza cover, so yeah, I'm gonna pick that for sure and just throw it in the PC, and that's gonna do it for Boom. Moving right along, we're gonna go to IDW, and only really one book from IDW I'd pick up, and that is Delta 13 number 1. This has a really cool concept. When a mysterious asteroid looms over their ship, a small crew discovers a terrifying threat unlike anything they've ever seen. Now the crew must escape the asteroid, but even if they do, will they be able to escape each other and anything they bring back with them? I don't know, that sounds kind of neat. It kind of has a cool horror feel, and you know I love horror books, so I'll definitely have a flip through with that, see what the art looks like inside and how it looks. But yeah, that's about all from IDW. Lastly, we're going to move on to Valiant. Again, only one book from Valiant, and pretty much for the cover, and that is Shadow Man number 3, the Renato Geddes B cover. This is just a great cover. It's really dark. I love how it's kind of the skull. I don't know, is it a skull kind of puking out a skull? I don't know, a skull with a skull in its mouth? I don't know. It's really weird, but it's kind of cool too. It's got a really dark feel, kind of grotesque. Something I'd pick up for sure, throw it in there, because you know me, I really like my painted dark covers. So yeah, that's about it. Small week this week for comics, but yeah, grab that for sure. So before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to talk about one little piece of news that I had read about. A few weeks ago, I had kind of suggested one of the books to look at was called Analog. It had a couple covers with it. There's some news that's been released that by Hollywood Reporter that said that Lionsgate Entertainment is actually signed to turn that analog series into a movie. So I don't know. I think number 1 and 2 are out so far. That might be worth kind of going back and looking at. I guarantee that book was probably not really noticed a lot. I don't know. Maybe you guys should look up the news on that movie, and if you believe that it might be something that could come about, I'm sure we could still find some of those number 1s kind of lying around. So I don't know, if I see those around today, I might grab 1 or 2 just in case. I don't know exactly how much legs that news has, but it's still something to note. So yeah, that's about it. Well guys, that's gonna do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. I know sometimes these 5-week months are kind of brutal, they're kind of slow, and by that I mean when there's 5 Wednesdays in 1 month. But still, there's still some good stuff to kind of check out and, you know, pick up, so I'm glad that you kind of tuned in. Make sure you check out saddlecitycomics.com. We always got good stuff on there. I also want to thank all you guys for checking out the contest video and all the nice things you've said, all the congratulations and stuff on our subscriber count. You said a lot of nice stuff. I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, but time is ticking, you know what I mean? I got to get my butt out there and get these books. I hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. See you next week. Peace.